Namaste. A shorter session today, a little bit more focusing on the upper body. So just come to sit for a moment. Elevating your buttocks if you need to. We want to have the hips lower than the knees, so taking a cushion under it or sitting on your heels. And just closing the eyes. If the body feels tight or the breath feels a little bit constricted, then just take a few exhalations and let them move out through the mouth. So you kind of sigh out. And just feel the shoulders dropping. Feel the sitting bones. Let the rhythm of breath slow down. And feel the breath in the navel. And as you inhale, just shrugging the shoulders up towards your ear and really squeezing it in, breathing in. And then as you exhale, out through the mouth and let the shoulders drop down. So about 3 more times. So inhaling up and squeezing it all in. And then as you exhale, the shoulders drop. And one more time, inhaling, squeezing it in. Maybe even holding the breath for a moment. And then as you exhale, let the shoulders drop down. Let the inhale bring the hands up. Inner look them and then reach the palms up while pressing the sitting bones down and kind of the shoulders softening down as well. Wiggling, breathing in the side ribs, expanding, and then wait for the exhale to bring the hands down and then looking them behind your back. Reach the hands away, reach the heart forward, take a breath, and then exhale, leave the right hand behind you and rotate the left hand over right knee with twisting. So not leaning too far back, so just cupping the fingers of the right hand and starting the twist. Maybe the eyes are closed. Again, feeling the breath in the navel. And then look forward towards me and then letting the body come out, taking the right hand under the left hand and looking, bring the palms together in front of the face. Now for some people that is harder, so you can also keep the left hand straight and draw it across with the right hand, keeping the left shoulder down. Or if you can, this is called eagle arms, so the palms press together, hands move away from the face. And again, just holding for a few breaths. Well done, and sliding the hands together, holding the opposite elbows, bringing the arms up, and it's a feel as if you're trying to draw the elbows apart, so really squeezing the elbows and drawing them away from each other, still sitting bones down. Yeah. And then take the hands to your sides, so like cactus arms, and then we twist one more time, but now coming in first without the hands, so you let the spine rotate, 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 using the exhale. And then taking the hands down one more time and twisting maybe a little bit deeper. So you're using the side muscles to come into the twist first, and then the hands maybe up a little bit deeper. And then again, look forward. As you exhale, bring the right hand over the left hand, if you can, grabbing the knees, if not the thighs, and just rounding the upper back, so kind of pressing the elbows together and away. Let the head hang, and just feel the space at the upper back between the shoulder blades. Maybe letting a big inhale expand the space so the shoulder blades move away from each other, and then exhale, soften face, jaw, keeping the eyes soft. Coming back up, let another inhale, expand. Take the more uncomfortable look of the hands and then press the arms up. And again, pause for a moment, wiggling, and maybe bending over one side as you exhale, coming back to the center, inhale, and then leaning over big circle. Lock the hands behind you and again reaching the arms away. Collarbones moving away, chest opens, and then the left hand stays behind and the right hand rotates around, coming into this time twist like we did on the other side. So feel the spine, again eyes can close so the twist starts more from the inside and springs out from there. Look forward, take the left hand under the right hand this time, and eagle arms. So you start to bend into the elbows, you bring the palms so that the palms come together and the thumbs kind of point towards your forehead. Same thing, if this is too much, keep the right arm straight and just draw it across with the left hand. Right? So here, a few breaths. So what you do here is you keep the shoulders down, you kind of try to lift the elbows a tiny bit and then pressing the palms together and moving them away from the face. Then slide the elbows away from each other again, holding the opposite elbows and just pressing the arms against the elbows, and then let the hands come wide on either side, shoulders down, and start the twist. So you inhale here, as you exhale, body starts to twist. Maybe you need to take a few more breaths. So we really want the side muscles to twist first, and then the hands come down, and then maybe the hands help you a little bit deeper. Forward, left hand this time in front of the right hand, cupping either knees or thighs wherever you can reach, and just rounding the upper back, so let the head hang. And important to take that inhale, feel the inhale widening the space between the shoulder blades. And good work. Uncrossing the legs, coming onto all fours, keeping the knees and the hips in line, walking the hands away, and then pressing the palms down and lowering the forehead down on the mat. You keep your hands quite active, so you widen the fingers, you press them down, and then you move the hips the opposite direction. Feel the shoulders soften and moving away from each other. And breath in the side ribs. And then raise your head, look between the hands, and then you're coming onto your elbows, and then the belly comes down on the mat. Step the elbows a little bit further forward so that you can have your forearms on the mat and the shoulders and elbows in one line. Press the tops of the feet down, so now you're in sphinx pose. The chest bone lifts, and the shoulder blades slide down. Keep the legs kind of active. And then as you exhale, lower it down, take the hands on either side of the body, and we're coming for one more back strengthener called Shalabhasana. So lifting the chest, lifting the arms, spreading the toes. And then as you take the feet down, take the hands under the shoulders, gentle, tiny cobra, heart lifts. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale up to all fours, round the back, and take the buttocks back onto your heels. Forehead comes down onto your mat. And well done. Come up onto all fours again. Take the right hand, thread it under the left hand until the shoulder comes down on the mat, and the right ear comes down on the mat. Now you can keep the left hand in front. It's just maybe walking it forward, so feel the shoulders here. Or take the left hand up towards the ceiling. Or a third version is the left hand kind of comes onto your lower back, or maybe it can even take the right thigh. So just see what works. Good. Left hand back in front of the face. press onto it, and then lift the right hand as you inhale. And then exhale, taking both hands down and then switching. So you're taking left hand and taking it under the right hand. So I'll move around. You can see better. Again, right hand can move forward. And so you can stay here, pressing the hand down and the sitting bone back, the heel back. You can take the right hand up towards the ceiling, or you can have it and wrap it around. So again, see what works. And then again, right hand in front of your face. Press it down. Lift the left hand up. And then exhale, you back in all fours. Those hands facing down from here. Over. So hands step a little bit further forward, you tuck the toes under, and because our focus is the upper body, then maybe the knees you're keeping them bent, so pressing the shoulders away from the ears, widening the upper back, planting the hands and making sure you're not holding your neck stiff. Take the knees down, and then as you exhale, lower the upper body down. Take the hands, lock them behind your back, and then reach the upper body up first. If this doesn't work for the shoulders, then keep the hands apart, or maybe taking the legs up as well. And heart lifts. And well done. Take the legs down. Take the hands under the shoulders, take a tiny cobra for the inhale. And then as you exhale, taking your child's pose, buttocks back on the heels, forehead on the mat. Good, and then inhaling, move forward. And again, we're downward facing dog. Take the right leg up, stretch it back. Step it forward for the exhale, and take the back knee down. Just look at your alignment, heel and the knee, so they in one line. And just coming up gently, hand on the thigh, tucking the tailbone under. Navel works, and then looking the hands at the back again, reaching it away, letting the heart come forward. Maybe not stretching that hip too much. Back foot is grounded, front foot really take the pressure onto the heel and under the big toe of the foot. And then one more twist here. Take the left hand under your face and take the right hand up. Opening the chest. And then as you exhale, take the right hand inside. Tuck the toes under, lift the back leg up, and then walk the hands towards the left leg. So the toes point in, the heels point out. Take the hands under the shoulders, and if your knees straighten, the hands don't reach the mat, then the knees can be bent. Take the left hand under your face. Take the right hand onto your sacrum, and then gently twisting the right shoulder up towards the ceiling. You can keep the hand on the sacrum. Remember, the knees can be bent, or if it feels okay, and reaching the right hand up towards the ceiling. And well done. Letting that one go, and then walk the hands over or around the left leg. Back heel rises and the back knee comes down onto your mat. And heel knee in one line. Moving up. Again, finding that place where you feel the hip gets a bit of a stretch, but you're not losing the abdominal and you're not swaying the lower back too much. Heart lifts. Maybe the uncomfortable lock of the hands this time. To open. Your stability comes from the navel, from really squeezing the toe. Or twist. Left hand, right hand on the shoulder, and left hand goes up. Shoulder blades down. And then exhale, both hands stay inside the left leg, right? The right leg lifts, the knee lifts, and then again you're back at the between your legs. This time the right hand stays under the face, and take the left hand onto your sacrum first. So you start the twist, lifting the left shoulder up towards the ceiling. When you breathe the breath in, see if you can bring it more to the lower side of your right side of your back, the right kidneys. So you're not losing that. And remember, hand can stay on the sacrum or hand can go up. Grounding the right hand down, knees can be bent. And good work. Exhale. Lower down, walk the hands around the right leg, so you're facing the front of the mat again, and then step it forward. So you take the left leg forward. Keep the knees bent. So you come to easy forward bend. So knees are so bent that the torso can rest on the thighs, and just hold the opposite elbows, or maybe the hands are in a lock like this. The forearms. Just sway, letting the spine hang. And then let the hands again, one last time, interlock behind the back and reach them away. Now if your lower back is fine, you feel the hamstrings can take it, the knees can be straight, but they can be bent. So the focus is still the shoulders. Move the hands away first, and then above. Head hangs. And then let the fingers unlock. Sit the buttocks down, make the navel work, come into what we call Utkatasana, chair pose for the inhale. And as you exhale, inhale, come up. And exhale, one last time, inhale, coming up. And then exhale, lower yourself down. Plant the hands again, downward facing dog, hands, and walk the feet back, downward facing dog, feet. Good. You can come to plank pose, or if you don't want to stress your shoulders out, then take the knees down. So always this version here. And then lower all the way down into your belly. One more sphinx. Shoulders down, shoulder blades down. Tops of the feet down. Just opening the chest. And there's an option here, so you can keep working here, just pressing the hands down. There's a feeling as if you're drawing your heart forward between the hands. If you want to go a little bit more dynamic, but this one's a dolphin pose. So great opener for the shoulders, if that's what you feel like it. So you can tuck the toes under, start to peel the belly off the mat, the hips, the thighs, so you're kind of coming to forearm plank first. So finding your forearm plank. And actually this could be somewhere where you want to stay, where you start to walk the feet forward. Now the feet can be a little bit wider, makes it also easier. Check the shoulders, so the shoulders don't come forward, but the shoulders move back towards the thigh. Make sure your head hangs, still planting the forearms down. Big breath in. Letting the head hang. So it creates both openness and strength. And then we're back to forearm plank. So walking the feet back, and then back to sphinx. And tucking the toes and lifting the chest, shoulder blades down. it to just close. Take the hands on either side so you really can relax the shoulders. And then roll up to sit on your heels. And then taking your buttocks over, so legs over to left and sitting onto your right buttock. Take the left hand under both ankles and take the right hand out, inhale here. And as you exhale, let yourself just fold over, so softening the right shoulder. And if it feels okay for the neck, then letting the neck hang as well. Fingers soft. And then before you bring the spine up, just reach the right hand up and then bringing the spine up. One vertebra at a time. We'll take a twist to your right. So right hand behind you, left hand over the right knee. Good. And then coming forward, sitting onto your right buttock and stepping the left leg over so the left buttock comes down onto your mat. Twisting the other way. So you're taking the left hand behind your back in line with the spine. You're taking the right hand up for the length and then hooking the right elbow around the left knee. If this doesn't work, there's always an option to keep the knee close, hugging it in and using this as a twist. Make sure the left buttock stays down so we don't want to lift that up, but grounding it down. Not leaning too far back. Again, take your gaze forward and then bringing yourself out from the twist. We're coming either both knees on top of each other, so the left knee slides on top of the right knee. Maybe something under the buttocks makes this easier. If this doesn't work, the right leg can be straight. So you can come to half Konasana. Yeah. And then we're taking the right hand up, holding the right elbow and walking the fingertips down along the back, lengthening through the right side of the body. So kind of not pushing the head forward if you're here, and just staying here. Rotation of the arm. Or there's an option to take the left hand, thumb pointing down, and you're walking the fingertips up along the back. You can grab your clothing, or if you have a strap, holding a strap, or maybe the fingers can reach each other, the hands can reach. Again, just see that you're not twisting in a funny way, so your shoulders on top of the hips. Feel the sitting bones grounding. Now some of you are able to fold forward from here. If that is not happening, then you can just stay upright. So we'll take about 3 more breaths. Towards you, move the hands a little bit further back. Good, and then leaning them all the way behind you, unhooking the legs, and then taking them over to your right, sitting onto your left buttock. Right hand holds the ankles, left hand reaches out, and then you lean over. Head drops, fingers soft. The spine up, reach the hand up towards the ceiling, and then gently bringing the spine back up. Take a twist to your left. And then as you come back to the center, leaning over buttock to get to the right leg, stepping it over for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Taking the right buttock down. Again, same actually applies in the twist. The bottom knee can be straight if you have knee issues. You start to twist with the right hand behind you. You can hold the knee, or you can reach the hand up. So this creates length first, and then you twist. The elbow comes around. What also helps is to sit your buttocks higher, then it becomes easier for the hips, so something, a pillow or a folded blanket. Right? Left hand comes up, right hand holds the elbow. You're drawing the elbow close to you, but you're rotating your arm. So there's this rotation in the arm as the fingertips walk down along your back. Leg through the left side of the body, and this could be a good place to stay. Or the right hand, thumb points down, the back of the hand against your back and walking it up so the fingers can meet. Again, align the shoulders so you're not twisting in a funny way. Maybe not too much of an arch in the lower back as well, so you feel the sitting bones moving down and opening the chest and breathing into the heart space. Any sharp sensation in the shoulders, move out. Take the previous version. Some of you fold forward, so some of you have the leverage to come forward. Or you might prefer to stay here for now. Gently let the fingers slide apart. Push the hands away. And then unhooking the legs. And just softening around the hips. A few rounds with the shoulders. And now choose, if you have the time, take a Shavasana. I recommend 5-6 minutes of lying on your back, covering yourself with a blanket, or take a short sitting where you just close the eyes and kind of feel whatever is happening. Thank you so much for practicing. I hope to see you again. Namaste.